Empire is an American drama series created by Lee Daniels and Danny Strong. The show premiered January 7, 2015 and garnered 9.90 million viewers and achieved an adult 18 to 49 rating the first episode, making it the biggest series launch for the network Fox since Touch in 2012. The show featured familiar faces and fresh faces. The main cast, Terrence Howard, Taraji P. Henson, Trey Byers, Jussie Smollett, and Brashear Gray, aka Yaz the Greatest, were known as the Line. So how could a series that was once a force to be reckoned with be the butt of so many jokes today? Well, we're about to take a look at why the Empire fell.
Game time, bitches.
Let's start with the ever-running joke. Once I missed one episode, I never watched it again.
Oh, Lord. Again. A fucking again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit. Same old fucking shit.
Which makes me question, was the show just a corny hip-hopper to most? Speaking of hip-hop, one of the main draws to the show was the music. Timbaland was the music producer originally on Empire, but after season 2 he was replaced by Darkchild Jenkins. And I've heard countless people say that they preferred when Timbaland was producing the music. So once he left, they just stopped watching. Too much homosexuality. Now, I have no problems with the LGBTQ plus community, but I'm just one person. Empire mainly caters to the black community, and the main people who was constantly saying, and I quote, "It's too much gay-s," was heterosexual black men, which ushers to my next point, the power competition. Granted, Power premiered June 7, 2014, and the shows wasn't even remotely similar to each other in my eyes, but they soon became competition for each other, whereas I'm like, why can't you just watch both? I thought it was great to have two drama shows with predominantly black casting dominating for a change, but nah, you can only watch one. And the competitiveness led to executive producer 50 Cent on Power constantly chastising members of the Empire cast. Power featured loads of heterosexual content and also featured nudity heavily, which is one reason why straight men gravitated to that show more. Now, this was something that always got on my nerves. Seems like the same storyline was always repeating at one point. From losing Empire and trying to get it back from whichever foe was trying to take them down that season, to constantly hearing Cookie's famous line, "I did 17 years for this damn company."
I went to jail for 17 years so you could build it.
Jamal never keeping a man, Hakeem being a hothead, and Andre being, and I quote, "crazy." Now for the final straw, which I'm sure we're all familiar with, Jussie Smollett. Straight from Wikipedia, it reads, on January 22, 2019, Jussie Smollett filed a police report about a threatening letter sent to Fox Studios where Empire is filmed. According to Smollett, the letter contained threatening language and a powdery substance believed to be crushed up Tylenol. On January 29, 2019, Smollett reported that he was attacked by two men who shouted homophobic and racial slurs at him and threw an unknown chemical substance on him. Smollett told police that they wrapped a rope around his neck and yelled "MAGA country," which references President Donald Trump's "Make America Again" slogan. Smollett was then hospitalized. On February 13, Chicago police arrested two persons of interest. However, on February 14, 2019, it was revealed that the police were investigating whether Smollett and the two men staged the attack because Smollett believed that he was being written off Empire. Interrogations revealed that both men, the Sondario brothers, were allegedly paid off by Smollett to stage the attack. On February 20th, 2019, Smollett was indicted for filing a false police report. He faced a maximum of 3 years in prison. Subsequently, Smollett was removed from the last 2 episodes of the 5th season. In a written statement, the show's producer said that, while these allegations are very disturbing, we are placing our trust in the legal system as the process plays. We are also aware of the effects of this process on the cast and crew members who work on our show to avoid further disruption on set. we have decided to remove the role of Jamal from the final 2 episodes of the season. On March 26th, it was announced that the charges against Smollett have been fired, although he remains under federal investigation regarding a hate letter that is believed to have been written by Smollett himself. The fate of Smollett's character Jamal currently remains unclear. On April 30th, 2019, it was announced that although Fox Entertainment had extended Smollett's contract for the 6th season of Empire, there were no plans for the character to appear during that season. On June 4th, 2019, series co-creator Lee Daniels officially announced that Smollett would not be returning for the 6th and final season. Now that turned a lot of people off, and Jamal was always my favorite character. That situation drew a lot of people away. Now, I've seen every episode of Empire except the last season, but that's only because I wanted to see Jamal. I still got love for and listen to Jussie, but like I said earlier, I'm just one person. I hope the man can get his career back on track. A lot of people have done worse and been forgiven, so why can't he? But that's my opinion. Empire ended April 21st, 2020. On a brighter note, it has been reported that Taraji P. Henson has received an Empire spinoff. Coming soon, that will continue to follow the life of Cookie, which I'm sure will feature some of the main cast of Empire at times. In other news, Marashaun Gray was recently arrested for assaulting his wife. Child, Trey Byers, who was also a favorite character of mine, was always perceived as crazy on the show.
Andre, baby, you gotta calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down. Don't you ever tell me to calm down. You hear me? Ever? You taking his side now? You taking his side?
I'm on your side, baby.
Damn!
But he's the only Empire brother who hasn't been in a controversy. And that pretty much concludes why the Empire fell. Me personally, I always loved the show. Yeah, it was times where it was kind of boring and repetitive, but overall, I feel like it was a good show, good for the culture. Had a lot of great music that I still listen to this day. I hope that Jamal, Jussie Smollett, and Hakeem, yes, the greatest, Marashaun Gray, I hope they can get their careers back on track. I hope that everybody has a brighter future past the show, since the show has ended. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that we are going to be seeing some of those cast members on Cookie's new show. Probably not Jamal, but it is what it is. Each season, ratings declined. The first season, the average amount of viewers was 17.33 million. The second season, 15.73 million. Third season, 10.37 million. Fourth season, 7.45 million. Fifth season, 6.38 million. And the sixth season, 4.04 million. So as you can see, as time went on, Empire was on the decline. But let me know what you all think. Did you all watch Empire to the end? Did you ever watch Empire? When did you stop watching Empire? I'm pretty sure that I'm going to watch the 6th season eventually. But let me know you guys' thoughts. What do you want to see next? Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.
Game over, bitches. Bye-bye.